Hey everybody, welcome back. Put me back in the verses. Oh, wow, that was fast. I'm ready. I like being the last man in. You know what? This time, I'm not guaranteeing anything at all. But I would love to get a ferret. Let me be... improper bones. There's a little bit of an obvious double entendre, but a double entendre nonetheless. Now, we're rehashing commentary. What's the most important thing? Not losing both of your first 2 rounds. There you go. We're settled. We're feeling great. We can now take stuff that, pardon me, gives us a force multiplier in the future. What about a ferret, though? What if we got a ferret? No ferret. Okay, well, then I'm happy we got this set up appropriately. Let's do it like this. Very realistic chance of a level. And we are looking for an organic jellyfish, a turn 3 jellyfish with more jellyfish that come after it, please. An ox. Now, the ox didn't get us where we needed to go last time. But, you know, it's a pebcac issue. Error between keyboard and chair, mayhaps. Probably should start to think about the idea of throwing a tempura shrimp on an ox. Maybe not 2, but 1 tempura shrimp on an ox to make it so it's not like a 2-8 Andy. Sure. Probably be better off with like a 4-6 with melon armor. Also selling a duckling into it. So I don't really, to be honest with you, I don't really care what happens this round. You got me, kid. Now, don't ignore the possibility of a ferret, especially if you get a level 2 gecko. Jellyfish? None jellyfish. I'm a simple man. I think a dromedary is the kind of thing we don't turn up our nose at. A jellyfish is a given. And then it sucks we didn't get a level. But we know a jellyfish is sticking, so toss me something like that. Maybe I should have frozen the beluga sturgeon, but if I'm being honest, I'm looking for better units. I'm looking for more jellyfish, man. Just getting an early jellyfish is good enough to feel solid, I think. Now, how are we feeling here? Lots of teams like the ferret this week. Now, I don't know if I should read too much into that. I know this sounds like hubris. Usually I imprint whatever people do to me and I do it back to them, and then I finish with like a 50% win rate, and I'm like, how'd that happen? This week, I've trusted my gut, and I'm up like 65 elo in 7 ranked games. So, I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying we could always maybe integrate a little bit more of a prevailing strategy into our own meta. But also this week, I'm not saying I'm the best in the world. I'm just saying trusting my gut has worked out well for me so far. If stupidity is trying the same thing every time and expecting it'll work, what if it does? You know what I'm saying? No? All right. All right. At this stage, you know how it is. It's all about health preservation while we coil the spring. Not really what we want to see, but good level up potential. I'm not anti-urchin either, but might just not be the right time. I'll take my level early and perhaps often. I'll take another level early. Oh, not enough gold. Sorry. You know what? We may rue the day we did that, but I actually wouldn't mind adding a rabbit to that open space. And you're given 4 health, so you're going to be like a 7-11. I understand we don't have a toy for you, but you're going to get sold anyway, so I wouldn't get too attached to this. Space pronks, squeaky uncles, space shovels, offensive aunties, naive programmers, ajar mammals, frisky pets. I'm the I'm sorry. Obviously I have a bias. I gotta adapt myself up. Improper bones. I'm gonna call it. It's the best name. It's the best name in the pack. Just my 2 cents. You can disagree. You could say naive programmers, me when I thought that Java was the most optimal programming language, etc., etc. Me when I learned how to code iOS apps and I said there'll never be a programming language better than Swift 3. We ain't about that life, okay? Feels good. We're preserving HP. We're hanging tough, staying hungry. I'm not married to the rabbit. Let's just see what we get here. Very nice. Don't really care about you, to be honest. I think a giraffe is important. I am married to the rabbit. I kind of like what you're doing with the meat, honestly. I'm going to roll. Very interesting. I'm going to bet on ourselves, which might be crazy. I'd love to see... At some point, we're going to want you to have garlic. But I'd love to see some salad as well, just for a little HP multiplication. I really want to see a level 2 jellyfish. Everybody's run urchin, bro. Get your urchins out of here. You can't reduce the HP of my jellyfish to 1. It's not going to have anything left. Like, look at the rest of my squad. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. It's not great. Hi, Toma, you chilling, buddy? He doesn't sound like he's chilling. You wanna say hello to the camera? He's considered it. There you go. Hello. He's not too happy. He's none too pleased. Well, you just remember who drew first blood, brother. I didn't come over and see you. You came over and saw me. Okay. It's clear we need stats. I'm still happy with the team, but we're going to need more stats. I think we have to keep meat on our jellyfish for a while. That's very nice. It is what it is. For 2 extra HP, I'll put this on you, but I'm not thrilled about it. It's 2 pretty strong units now, though. So we're not going to get a level 2 jellyfish as early as I'd like. How are we doing here? Someone's already gone. We're on 4. We're like middle of the pack. Nobody else gave up too many points early. Urchin, very popular. Urchin's very popular. See, your team's interesting to me. Because I feel like it falls off. But what does it matter if it falls off if you've got a good late game pivot? Like a 6'10 cockroach before skunks exist? It does. Listen, I'm not hating on you. You're on the most HP. But you know you're only adding 1 health, right? Because you're losing the 1 attack every time because the cockroach attack resets. I'm not that worried about this team. I'm very worried about this team because anytime somebody takes like a pangolin or a snapping turtle, I'm like, they know something I don't know. Okay, now time to eat my words. Yep, okay, but I'm telling you, I'm not worried about you late game if I live that long, okay? This run ain't peaking in high school. That's what we want to see. I would say start me here. It's an interesting way to play, huh? How about a seal? Sell your giraffe. Buy a skunk. Keep salads around. Now, this is a very different team than we're used to running. It's very interesting to think if you gave a donut to a seal this early, too. So, ox scare me. Your team doesn't really scare me. Although level 2 jellyfish scares the you-know-what out of me. You got everything. Hippo, although it's just getting started. Urchin to blow out my jellyfish. Then your own level 2 jellyfish for scaling. I'm a little scared. I'm scared of you. 9-12 ox is very scary. 9-4 ox is pretty scary. I guess I'm not that scared of you. Maybe I could go up against you then. Erwix 2001. But it's very dangerous to call your shot, and then if you get your shot, if you don't shoot it. This is Marcus. How we doing, Marcus? How we doing here? Seems bad? Seems bad for me. Okay. I'm getting roasted by garlic. We need the extra attack that comes from the seal. Huge. An attempt was made. Doesn't really feel like that moved the needle enough, does it? I think I'm in a dire position. Hi, Tomo. I understand, buddy. I understand. How you doing? How you doing? You want to say hi to the camera? I think I know the answer, but the people love to see you, Tomo. Don't they, folks? What a good boy. What a good boy. You know, you could always, there's this little shelf way back there. You could always just go chill on that. You'd be in the camera frame, you get some attention. You'll be, oh, who's a good boy? Who's daddy's good boy? Oh, man. This is me coping with the fact that I'm about to lose like 15 elo. Wait a minute. Erwings 2000! Thank you for saving me. Maybe you've given us enough rope to get ourselves out of this. Okay, we're not coming 7th or 8th. Now we're trying to avoid 6th and 5th. Watch this. Donuts are gonna go crazy. We have to go skunk first. It's the right way. Even though I wanted the immediate donut payoff. So now, prioritize this for friendly random abilities. I'm gonna go ahead and say, in hindsight, sushi is not an ability. Although, I am able to enjoy it. In fact, may surprise you. After my daughter's birthday party, where we had hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, cheese, chips, cookies, candies, I don't even want to talk about it. It was a bad weekend for the glycemic index. For dinner, we still had some family in town. We said, let's get some sushi. The next night, Kate said, what are you feeling for dinner tonight? I said, I know this will sound crazy. What about sushi again? In a weird way, I think my body took in so many other nasty chemicals. It was like, I need some mercury to balance myself out. We need to keep all the humors balanced here. You've taken in too much arsenic lately. Can we get a little mercury just to even me out a little bit? And it felt incredible. It wasn't the best tasting sushi I ever had, but it tasted the best because I wanted it the most. Okay, see, this is cruel. Now you're starting to give me a little hope. You're starting to give me a little hope that we have a chance to outlast some teams here. Okay, well, that was proof positive that it doesn't work. That's fine. It's funny. If anything, it's just funny. I can't believe, by the way, we got the earliest jellyfish I've ever seen in my life, and then we never got a single other jellyfish? Okay, what do you got going on here? A swordfish, big cockroach, is an 1125. I mean, the rest of your team, I'm sorry to say, the rest of your team just doesn't look like it's all that in a bag of crisps. We just beat you, but a dragon obviously scares me. Your hippo's not all that, man. Listen, I'm not calling anything except for the fact that I feel like a top 4 finish could be in our future here. How does it pay out for us? It's tough because we can't really afford to get rid of anything but the rabbit. So it's almost like we just sell the rabbit for like monkeys or something like that. Like the cone snail is unfortunately too statted to get rid of. The skunk is too useful. The seal is like, I don't know. We'll see. Listen, I'm not trying to rub it in. I said what I said earlier and I stand by it now. I'm not scared of you in the late game with the big cockroach. It can only take you so far. This ain't New York City, baby. This is Super Auto Pets. It's spooky forest, okay? Come on, man! And yet here, I got to put my money where my mouth is. And I'm saying it's hard for me to sell the rabbit here, but... We'll call it as we see it. Me personally, I mean, it is tempting to go with the seal. I don't know. Freeze the chocolate for now. Wait, we don't have to pick anything yet. Now, most important thing is, can we kill a hippo on attack 1? Yars. That's important. Your team, I don't know, I beat you earlier. Probably with the skunk, we rinse you. No disrespect. We already know we take you, and we beat you recently. Now, far be it from me. A lot has changed since we fought these individuals, okay? I'm not saying we got this one. I'm just saying the conditions, macro, petonomically, look better than they did recently, okay? I'm issuing this is a hold signal up from a recent sell. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying anything beyond that. We have clawed our way into the top 4. I'm going to give you this. Until I figure out who's getting the level, we're not doing anything crazy. I think it's too late for the dragon. We're kind of like locked in, man. I'm sorry to do it, but I am going to... We didn't get our level, but the numbers just added up properly. You are getting like... You're getting super strong. 2246. You'll lose 2/3 of that. So you're going to lose like 32. So you'll be on like 14 HP. I'm not that scared. I think you made the pivot too late, honestly. Now Marcus, I got no clue, quite frankly. I don't know what's going on here. It looks like you're in a pretty good spot. I resent that. You got me with the fly. Okay, Marcus, you got me scared, okay? We're going to go up against Urwix next time. Urwix, you got a big lad up front. Listen, you're running a level 2 fly as well. I think we're stuck where we are. That's very nice. That's as good as it probably gets here. Let's just see if there's anything we can do. Knowing you got the mammoth up front, you got flies. Flies, flies, flies. Baby, ain't no lie. Baby, flies, flies, flies. You're only doing 20. You're going to get 4 attack. I think we need you at the front. You one-tap the mammoth. Gives everybody else a buff. Then a fly comes out. You're going to do 17, followed by you'll live again. Your meat will crush you, crush you, crush you. You're going to give you a buff. Okay. I mean, I think if we go up against Urwix, we're in this. I think if we go up against Marcus, we just lost, so we probably lose again, but... Right, I forgot that they had a level 2 skunk. Not that that would have changed too much about our ecosystem here. We love that for us. And they beat Marcus. No, they drew! I gotta win, they gotta draw. I gotta win, you get a draw now, honey. We need melons, bro. Freeze me for now. More than anything, we need melons, man. That's nice too, but we need melons. It's tempting to sell you for a skunk. None melon? None melon. 2 random pets, 2 random pets. Go for the big attack. Didn't hit the seal. Life goes on. Now, I'll tell you the secret. If they're running Doberman position 1, we do this. Now, Marcus's team is still going to be really strong because he's got that level 2 dragon buffing something behind the scenes. But we can use our monkey to blow up the coconut armor rather than lose our best unit for it. The Rock is in the building. Oh! Top 2, baby! It's too late for that to make a difference. Only melons make a difference, or 2 skunks. If you're not getting that, then you're buying food and praying it hits the seal. It is what it is. Now, here's the thing. No melon. You're bumming me out, but it is what it is. If they are smart, they will move the dog. And the movement of the dog makes all the difference. So I think we just augment it slightly. They're not going to put you in front, because then it'll get overridden. They might put you in front. I think if anything, they would move the Doberman to position 2. They'd probably move a scalar to the front. We want to one-tap it. Position 2. Okay, if you're going to put it in position 2, then we're going to run it like this. That's our new squad. Let me see a position 2 Doberman. Let me see a position 2 Doberman, please. There's going to be a Donkey Kong kill screen. Position 2 Doberman. Oh! Hang on. It's not over yet. Wait, it's over! Ooh. Oh, we're so back. $15.99? Marcus, by the way, I apologize for my unsporting behavior. Just doesn't happen to me that much. Brother, let me take a look. Oh, top 5. I thought it would be a little higher than that. But anyway, here, let me hit you with the quick arena. Keep the gears going. Keep them lubricated. I'm not anti-fish. Go ahead. Would have been nice to have a cockroach out early, but whatever. Let me be Grumpy Joker. I feel like you could really disarm the Joker by asking why he's so grumpy instead of like why he's so twisted. I mean, call me crazy on this one. I think that the Joker kind of enjoys the idea that he's twisted. If you just said, why are you cranky, bro? I think it would blow up his whole day. Like, he would never be the same. Definitely freeze this. Now, this is a team that could easily lose round 2, which would be bad. But 3 ducklings, you know? It's a nice place to be. We're definitely going to lose this round. Ideally, we'd level up a fish or a seahorse, then sell 3 ducklings into something like an ox, but let's see. Sheep is also fine. It's a... we could do one more level, though. Nah. Sell. 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 My 2 cents, it's way more important... Rather than buying one more unit, it's way more important we get meat. Thank you so much. Still love to get some of this out here, don't get me wrong. I think even more meat could steer us right while we're running partially squatted here. You don't have to trust my instincts this week, okay? I'm just saying. I think to some extent, we gotta... Well, we're gonna get cooked on this one, so never mind. But... To some extent, I got cooking up something pretty interesting. All right, I've learned the error of my ways. Still happy with meat frozen. The only other thing we'd want is garlic, but none of our units are like particularly high attack or HP. Okay, 2 oxes makes me want to cry for sure. Did I have my sheep at the front? I did, didn't I? Holy cow, we're gonna win. My sheep should not be at the front. Still should not be at the front. Interesting. I should buy equipment to keep us like stable because we lost HP early, but I can't get over the idea that we're rolling for levels just because we need to fast track like our ticket to get those high value units that show up later in the game. So for right now, we're just a little bit of praying involved for sure. A giraffe is decent enough to take. I think we've made that clear this week. Put some meat on a fish for now. I feel like this is good. Now, we're about to hit turn 5 or turn 7? It's turn 7, okay. Turn 7. That's a nasty-looking team. I'll take it. Turn 7, we really want to see... I'd love an alpaca, man. It's just fun. It's just fun to get an early alpaca out there and fast-track a pivot into nothingness. Let's see what we get. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? It's like, sell me, buy me. Oh, but then we can't buy the other lion. And the lion is not going to work as long as we have the alpaca. The lion does not need to work just yet. Everybody relax, okay? Everybody simmer. Everybody chill. I got a game plan. It's going to be big lion with salt on it with a crane behind it. The alpaca's just here to finance the rest of the squad while we get things going, okay? We just need to fly Jeff Chris down from Indiana to mix this professionally. That's a big one for us that we couldn't really afford to lose that one. Don't take your level yet. It's not necessary. Not interested. Doesn't really do anything for it. I'll take a salad. It buffed the giraffe. I can live with it. We're not interested, okay? We simmer for one more round. I know the lion is not doing it yet. Just relax. Just relax. I'm asking you to have mercy, okay? Now, this one I would have preferred not to have lost, but this is where things may start to come together, maybe. But you have to be the highest tier pet now that I think about it. So what's the level doing for us? Good question. Sell me? Sell me? Buy me. The man's lost his mind. I simply can't not take 2 alpacas. It is what it is, okay? So you're gonna buff yourself. The lion is going to get sold to make space for a dragon. The dragon needs to be purchased next turn. This is bad because we're on low HP. But if we can just skate by against some garbage teams for a while, like, we might pop out of this smelling like a champion. This is not a garbage team. Okay, this is very dangerous, but let's have some fun, shall we? Sell me. I know. It's crazy. Well, so you are doing double... Well, you're doing double damage to lower tier pets. I actually think that it's... Oh, I have to sell both of you anyway. Just make sure you do it in the right order here. Holy cow. Maybe sell a monkey next turn to get a second dragon out there right now. Maybe sell an alpaca right... Oh, you got to kick off right now. You can't afford to lose anything. So sell one of you, buy you, and then this has got to start going immediately. No tier 1s, huh? Okay. I think you should buff a dragon. We very well could lose this round right here and dust the game. But if we don't, we're getting stronger every single round. We'll play stronger opponents as well, but... Big lad. Big lad. The lad is too big to fail. Woo! Hold. Everyone relax. Everyone chill. Okay, so the alpaca's not doing too much for us right now. It's true. It's kind of like it's wasting its effect every turn. But if we ever have a dragon frozen or show up early in the shop, we'll be very thankful because it'll allow us to get a level 2 dragon pop and a second level 2 dragon pop in ASAP. No tier 1s. I don't really want to sell like for sushi or a carrot. I'd rather roll and hopefully freeze some stuff that could change our lives. It still could, anything could happen. Like, we could get to 10, we could lose this next round easily. Like, that's what makes this game so exciting. Now, we're going to win this one, I'll tell you that much. We got 5 more to go, and the stakes are high. We didn't get what we were looking for. That's fine. We just send you one of these instead. Still got that chocolate frozen. Break glass in case of emergency. What we really want to see at this point is, and I understand that by having part of the shop frozen, the food shop, it minimizes the odds of this, but if we could get melon would help out a great deal. Multiple melons especially. Y'all, I think we're going to make it. It just takes like a team with 5 level 3 skunks to slow us down, but... We're scaling real quick. Like, things came together. And at this point, it's real hard to sell anything to fit another unit, no matter how good the unit is. But at some point, there's not going to be any point to buying tier 1s anymore. But 4 50/50s is pretty good by itself. And then, like, a crane, maybe, is a very efficient unit to have in that other spot. I mean, this is just, like, it just, no disrespect. It just makes you feel bad. That some people have so much and some people have so little. You're out here fighting for your life with a little jellyfish. All of a sudden, a team of 4 50-50s pops out of the woodwork and says, surprise. So I know we could get a level 2 crane. And that might be the right play. But I'm going to bet on first scaling ourselves as close to 50-50 as possible. And that will basically be... I'm going to probably wait one more turn. Sue me. Not interested in you. So I'm going to roll. Well, you got a melon or something. Okay. We're going to stop it right there. Next turn, we sell the beaver. We pop down a crane. We give it the chocolate. And then we're feeling okay, I think. As long as we don't die here. Skunk and lionfish are 2 of the scariest units to run across. But... it's too late for this dragon. You did what you could, and I respect you for it, but it's too late. We need to do it like this because we only get 1 charge off the alpaca. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's sensible. Now, you should... that would have been disastrous. Set it up like that. And useful foods... I can't believe it, but... ideally, our crane doesn't get sniped. If our crane doesn't get sniped, I don't see how we lose these rounds, man. Like, we're going up against... well, that's also bad, but it didn't matter. I think we're fine. This is one of the strongest teams I've ever seen. We should really unfreeze this and just get melons, please. We don't really need buffing foods unless it's a melon. We really only need them. Thank you. And honestly, I'll put this... I know you're on 50 HP, but I'm going to put it on you anyway. Because it maximizes the odds of our crane actually getting the work. Lionfish is always spooky. It didn't matter. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. That's a heck of a video. I hope you enjoyed yourself. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. See ya. I got to abandon this one, though. See ya.